Well. Welcome to another hair-raising, invigorating episode of ARK. This time around, we're going to be diving into a different world, PvP, on a server with, you guessed it, real-life people. Now, there's an abundance of action-packed footage that you're not going to want to miss, and I say this firmly, there is no lack of adventure in today's video. Now, this all started out with a little server transportation over to Ragnarok in pursuit of obtaining rock elementals. In the midst of our exploration, we stumbled upon this little behind-the-curtains waterfall base, which appeared to have some juicy profits for the taking. So like we should, we geared up, grabbed a couple of golems, and started to get to work. I just wanted to take a quick minute to say that if you're enjoying the video thus far, don't forget to smash that thumbs up and click the little red subscribe button down below. Man, do I love these Fantastic Four looking SOBs. The way they soak these heavies is mystifying. However, we've run into a little dilemma. Our Daedon began to lack meat. Now, given our current predicament with the Daedon, we executed a strategic mission impossible with the ferocious Pocket Giga. But we made one small mistake that could cost us our lives. Now let's see what happens while our Giga suffers from cryo cancer. Damn, you weren't kidding, dude. There's definitely a guy here on a mana. So as you can see clearly, this maniac in hot pursuit of PvP action shows up randomly during our meat gathering, and us, being the elite alpha gamers we are, have to mitigate the situation and gain the upper hand in order to achieve survival. We quickly formulated a plot to remove the parasite from his mana and eliminate his strongest means of offense. Moose swiftly glides in from the sky, picks him away from his tame, and drops him in an ideal location in order to allow room for me to chomp the guts out of his ice demon. Everything in this confrontation is favoring us, which was not to our surprise in the least bit. After our extreme exorcism to this little ninja's mana, the survivor starts to run in panic with his 300% movement speed, whilst still trying to kill our Pocket Giga as well as our Griffin. Doing everything in his power, he executed his strongest effort to return the favor of eliminating a tame. I'm talking species, plants, and all. Let's just say he was not too impressed with how this encounter was turning out. Now at this point in time, we have been battling for about 25 minutes and any momentum he had was lost. While we steadily gain traction to handle the situation, we make our final play to defuse the predicament and swallow him whole. And a new day begins. Not too much success in the infiltration. We lost one of our golems, though we did take out a good amount of their heavies and acquired a few nice mining drills. The tribe requested we return at a later time as they had to go to work. We graciously granted their wish, but now it's time for some preparation. The first thing we did is clone an Ovis in order to acquire a substantial quantity of mutton for the Daedons as well as some hive for crafting purposes. Following the Ovis harvestation, we headed to our cloning chamber to cook up some more golems to soak like a Blastoise. We're quite aware that we need to empty the enemy's defenses to achieve a better advantage on the battlefield. Now all of us Archaeans know that with crafting weaponry comes polymer. We executed a special ops mission to the Karkanos River on Aberration with intentions to pull off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because let's face it, nobody wants crabs. You can't spell gunpowder without charcoal. You can't expect to persevere without ammunition. We made a quick transport over to Crystal Isles Red Zone to smash down some burnt trees like a couple of crazy lumberjacks. Now, whilst our visitation to the Crystal of the Isles, we scoped out a Covert Ops underground cave base with a turret chandelier. The first thing that came to our minds was that the lutations that lie beneath would be much better off in our hands. So we aborted the previous mission and set up a stealthy field operations base outside of our new acquired target. Now, in order to set up our own means of destruction, we had to completely deplete enemy spam for our own strategic placement. Unfortunately, my tribe mate almost blew me to smithereens and depleted one of my own sets of flak. Fortunately, we had created over 120 sets of backup flak just for this small mission. Imagine the preparation we'll go through for our next infiltration. Now that our teleporter is set up, the rest of our crew uses their instant transmission technique so we could all have a bird's eye view before the execution of our enemy. Now that we got a pretty good scope of the bunker, a tribe mate and myself jump on the hit points pig and the inhumane bullet shield and start to get to work. I'll make a valiant effort to blow the shit out of the enemy's turret tower, but unfortunately there was still too many active units of defense, so the heavies just kept shooting my rockets out of the sky. But that didn't leave us discouraged at all. In fact, it made us even hungrier to get inside for the goods. Is that? I jumped back on the healing piggy and navigated into a safer location to leave less risk for our mission. Now we've gotten to a point of progression. The tower begins to crumble and we begin to feel exhilarated as we know we're getting closer to the objective. We strap C4 to one of our turtles and send it in as a suicide bomber to further damage enemy structures.
Leroy!
Now we've managed to get a few more of the turrets down after my magnificent Leroy Jenkins stunt, so my tribe mate throws me over a grapple to see if the second time around is any more of a success. I strap up and slug back one of Ark's finest nails. Now, to complete lack of surprise, I was successful in sneaking my way into these delusional trash talkers' Covert Ops power tower and began blowing up their generators.
Oh no, I fell!
Well. Looks like we finally made it into the main level. So now we wait to see what kind of sadistic death traps these animals have waiting for us in the depths of their quote-unquote operations trench. People who say they have no loot, we sure seem to be getting a lot, and I mean a lot of useful resources. Finally eliminate the very last obstacle, the turret death wall, and begin to loot the rest of the trash talkers' base for what we could call big profit. Big profit, my friends. Now unfortunately they managed to evacuate some of the loot like crowd tames, but nonetheless we still began to harvest everything in our sights, from charcoal for gunpowder to batteries, all sorts of useful resources that we now don't need to grind out, hundreds of thousands of ARV, I'm talking near 1 million advanced rifle bullets, all the goods that a survivor needs. This was a power move.
Tons of charcoal. Millions of charcoal. Holy fucking freaking all that. Bunch of crowd fishes and shit. Gorgeous.
That's gonna be it for today's video. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button and click subscribe so you don't miss the next exhilarating adventure on Ark. I hope you all enjoy. Okay, thanks, bye.